Greg, you've got a vast Walmart background, so you know this. This is the time of year when Walmart is kind of monitoring their sales and their in stock because they're really making decisions about what they're going to do in 2021. It's going to impact the suppliers. Last time you and I had a chance to speak, you mentioned the importance of those order and inventory review schedules. But can you tell us, how do they really impact sales and your in stock?
Yeah, great, good question. So the retailers really like more frequent orders. It's a win for the retailer, and honestly, it's a win for the consumer. And why is that? Once you've filled the pipeline full of merchandise, it's going to continue to flow. So I think, the other piece is that with multi-day review, you're not always going to generate an order every day. But what happens now is that retailers' replenishment system is looking at your sales, looking at when the next order point is, looking at transit, taking all of those calculations into the background, and doing a little bit of anticipation. They can see the trends, it can see the spikes, and it all does all its calculations to really keep as much product on the shelf as quickly as possible. So when you look at your orders one time a week, while it's simpler to kind of manage in most cases, the time to get back on shelf if you sell out is much longer than where it was in the past. The other thing I think I would highlight, over time, you're going to start to add inventory into the pipeline. You're going to start to add safety stock, and you're going to carry that at store level or at the DC. The more frequently you're reviewing it, again, you're going to be able to reduce that inventory so that you're much more quicker on from a demand perspective. And I always go back to that pipeline analogy I kind of shared at the beginning. Once that pipeline is full of merchandise and you're reviewing it multiple times a week, the flow is going to be very consistent. Anytime there's a spike or a disruption in that, it just causes disruptions in the supply chain. So the more frequently you review it, it's going to drive your in-stocks. It's going to drive what's on shelf. And it's going to ultimately drive your sales in the right direction.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and follow us online.